Peace, peace, good people. Baldhead Harrison here, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time visiting with me, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you do choose to stay. Hey, go back and view a few of my past vids and see if you resonate with them. All of my readings and channelings are timeless, so whenever you find it, it is something in there for you that will resonate with you at this very moment, okay? To all my returnees and OGs, welcome back, and thank you so very much for returning, okay? So I'm coming on today to do you guys a love reading, okay? So if you have any curiosities, questions, thoughts, you know, this could be a reading for you, okay? So stay tuned. Pull up, lend me about 20, maybe 25 minutes, and hopefully I will channel a message that is resourceful, conducive, helpful, informative, or maybe just entertaining, okay? Either way, I feel like you will get something out of this reading. So pull up, okay? Pull up. And happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate that day. All right, so we're going to go ahead and call in the spirit of love, the spirit of light, the spirit of life, the spirit of wholeness, the sweet spirit of honesty, accuracy, and truth, okay? Spirit of love, we want to know what you know for the collective of the people that will soon be here to view this video. Okay. I'll do a round of fast shuffle, and if nothing comes out, then I will pull the first 3 cards off the top of the deck. Now, I'm not going to pull that, but I did see those evil eyes, okay? I'll keep this one, Ace of Roses. I do not read reversals unless I am guided to. Those evil eyes were, that's that Devil card. That's that Capricorn energy. Okay. Ace of Mirrors. And the 9 of Roses. Okay. So, immediately this energy is showing that some of you are dating someone new. You may have even brought someone home or took someone home or are planning to take someone home to meet the family during the holidays, okay? It feels like it's fresh, it's new, it's still in the Hollywood phase. And as of right now, there has been nothing shown as far as, excuse me if that's too much smoke, you guys, my incense is incenting, okay? Yeah, it's a fresh love, it's new, it's vibrant. I believe that whomever this person is, you know, they give you that that feeling. You got those high school sweetheart bubbly feelings going on, those stars, okay? The Ace of Wands, somebody very creative, okay? Somebody who doesn't mind going first. It's a very fiery energy. It's an energy of taking initiative. So whoever this person is, they may have brought you candy. They may have brought you flowers. They may be the kind that show a lot of chivalry. Okay, whether it be man or woman. Okay, because women show chivalry too. I mean, hey, these days gender roles are kind of non-existent. So there are women who, you know, show their appreciation up front, okay? But of course, we know that there are still men that show that as well, right? So candies, flowers, opening the door, compliments, you know, sweet kisses. This feels very innocent. It doesn't feel lusty. It doesn't feel just sexual. It feels very, like I said, innocent and genuine, okay? Yeah. And it's new. Somebody made a really good impression, okay? Or someone was someone was made a good impression on. So either you're making the impression or someone impressed you, okay? But they are someone new. And I got a feeling also that they may be someone very different than what you're used to. This does not feel like the same person, the same archetype of person. So, you know, this is something brand new for you. You have 2 aces here, by the way. Let me make that clear. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, okay? So that lets me know that that it is someone new, and it's possibly someone that does not resemble anybody from your past, okay? Now, a lot of times when this Ace of Swords comes out, it's an indication that you may have dealt with a person, place, or thing in the past that you didn't trust. So, this most definitely is speaking to someone who you may have come through a relationship or come out of some type of situationship with somebody that you did not trust. And maybe it took you a minute to regain trust, to regain fortitude, but you have. And you have met someone. And it's a possibility you took them home today on Thanksgiving, okay? And maybe if y'all didn't make it home for Thanksgiving, maybe you're planning to do this meet the parents, meet the family thing on Christmas. But I can tell that this holiday season, you will be presenting or be presented as somebody's new boo, okay? With the family, okay? So that's wonderful. That new love is absolutely, you know, it ain't nothing like it. So I believe your person may live out of town, so you may be flying, you might be traveling, okay? 3 of Wands. I don't know if you can see that. 3 of Wands. It's called Roses in this deck. And then the Hierophant has come out, okay? So they could be a Taurus. Okay, they could be a Taurus person, but I do absolutely believe that you're dealing with someone who has a very traditional outlook. Now, like I said earlier about the gender roles being very non-existent these days, I believe in this relationship, there are gender roles and they're willingly gender roles. Like y'all want these. So whoever this person is believes in a very traditional way of dating. So they believe in meeting the parents. They believe in the chivalry. They believe in doing some of the old school things. Okay. So you have found someone, or you are someone's very old school love. I'm hearing that song by oh gosh, what is her name? Chanté Moore. Give me that old school loving in a special way. Old school love. Somebody's got an old school love. Okay? Because this Hierophant card is most definitely a indication that you're dealing with somebody who's very they're probably very religious. And not like a religious freak, but somebody who most traditional people are going to have very religious ways, okay? And it is just what it is. Not everybody is comfortable stepping out on spirituality. Some people are going to live their lives until the day they graduate to glory in a very religious manner. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. If that works for you, then do that. And if that works for y'all, that's even more. So you may be a spiritual person and maybe your person is religious, or y'all could both be religious, or y'all could both be spiritual with very old school traditional values. So place the energy where it belongs. But either way, it's working. Either way, it is working, okay? I'm feeling Juno vibes. So if you're into your natal chart at all and you know where your Juno placement is, it's something about that placement that may be very relevant. You may have ran into the sign that is in your Juno placement, okay? So again, check out Juno, okay? And see where she's at in your chart, because she's a marker or representation of healthy relationships, marriages, and very traditional courtship. Okay, the person could live out of town. So again, I think I mentioned that already. You may be traveling for the holidays, or have traveled back and forth to see family. Okay, so this might be an indication that maybe you guys met online, okay, or maybe they were in town for a convention, in town for something. Somehow y'all met, you linked up, and there's been some wonderful long distance connection, and it has turned into a relationship. Okay, so that's another thing that I saw. I like this so far. Okay, somebody got a new boo thing. This is awesome. All right, so the 8 of Pentacles is here. I'm sorry, 9 of Pentacles. That's the rings in this deck is the Pentacles. So, I believe it took a minute for you to gather yourself. I think you're back influenced, not influenced as far as what somebody else is saying, back in control of being your own influence, okay? I believe that someone did the work. Okay, you did some mirror work. You did some mirror work, reaffirming, gratifying yourself, just reminding yourself that you are a bad goddess. Okay, you are the shit. Okay, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the coldest of them all? Okay, I believe I'm talking to somebody that because of a past situation, you may have lost that. So you may, got kind of thrown away from feeling, or you just got removed from feeling your best. But I think you're back. Not only does this indicate that, but I also believe it indicates that you could be some type of influencer on social media. Maybe you post a lot of pictures of yourself, and maybe people haven't seen you happy and in a relationship in a long time, and now you're starting to do that again, and people are like, oh, look, such and such is in a relationship. Oh, look, he or she, has a very healthy, happy, love going on right now. So I believe that people are watching you. And I believe that you are influencing people by the pictures that you're posting, because I don't think this is something you're keeping secret. This is something that you're showing the world, okay? I'm not speaking to a scorned person either. Even though you may have come from something that, that taught you a lesson, a situationship, a relationship, a divorce, a breakup, whatever. You may have dealt with heartbreak, okay? But I believe more than anything, it just taught you a lesson. So it didn't harden your heart. You learned the lesson and got on back out there. I'm not talking to somebody who stayed off the scene for years, okay? You were not single for years. You took time out to heal, to gain, the lesson that you were supposed to gain from it, and you immediately got back out there and immediately met someone that was worthy, okay? And I believe that you may be even documenting it, okay? You may have shown from the beginning to the end, not to the end, but the beginning to this very moment. You might have documented online, on social media, right? Yeah, on social media. And let it be known that you have double nines here. So that's awesome too, because nines represent beginnings. Nines represent the ending of something and the beginning of something. It represents attainment. You've attained enough of something to be able to move forward in something, okay? So you have the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Wands would be an indication of perseverance, okay? Being able to move forward and move past something, okay? Be the stamina to move on. So I'd already told you that. I already knew that whatever you encountered, you took the time to heal from it, but you didn't stay, in it. You learned what you needed to learn from it and moved on. And then the 9 of Pentacles is just an indication that you've mastered something, you learned something, and now you're fully in alignment with it. You've attained enough information about it to be able to use it to benefit you. So, okay, so pretty much all I'm seeing thus far is, you learned the lesson. So you're not going to ignore red flags. You're not going to, miss some of the signs that you may have missed in the past relationship. Okay, so you learned the lesson, and you are and have or will apply what you learned from a previous message. You're very seasoned now. Okay, so and one thing about learning lessons, especially lessons of love, when it comes to the matters of the heart, once you gain what you're supposed to learn from a heartbreak or from a disappointment, you don't endure it again, because you naturally begin to apply what you learned. So that's what I'm sensing in this situation. You're already naturally, not cautious, because I don't think you're holding back from this person. I believe this person came in and wooed you, so to speak. They came in and deserved your openness. So, but you're still observant. You were still cautious. You didn't move too fast. You most definitely made them show and prove. Okay. And even if you're the one that's having to do the showing and the proving, that still applies to you. You may be the man in the situation, or the one who's doing and showing the chivalry, but you're still even doing that very, in a very cautious manner, very very observative of how the person reacts when you do certain things. So whichever spectrum of this reading you reside on, you're still applying lessons learned. Okay, so you won't have to endure some of the things that you endured in your last relationship. All right, Spirit of Love, show me more and show me clearly. Okay, so we have the King of Cups and the Two of Wands. So this person could be a father, a single father at that. So women, if you resonate with this message thus far, you could be dating a man who's very Cancer-like. So he's a good father. Maybe he spends a lot of time with his children that he has with the girlfriend, or has with the ex-girlfriend, or with the ex-wife. He's just a caring man. Okay. Now the King of Cups would represent someone who is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. And it could be in their sun or in their moon. And scratch that. Let me take off Scorpio. Yes, the King of Cups does represent the water signs, but not Scorpio. I'm sorry that I threw that in there, but definitely Pisces and Cancer. More than anything, Cancer. Sorry, Scorpio, if you're here, you know that you're not a King of Cups type of person. So we just don't get mad at me. I'm gonna keep it real over here on this channel. As far as, and I'm not saying that you all are bad dads, okay, or bad moms, so to speak. But you're not you're not as caring, as a Pisces and Cancer type of mother or father. So be that as it may, your person could be a very caring person. They communicate very well. They not only listen, okay, because we know that listening is a part of communicating, but they know how to deliver a message very well. They're very maternal, okay? So they're very comforting, very nurturing, very caring people. So your mate, or this person that, whoever this person is, could be that, or this could be you. Now, the Two of Wands came out. I feel like I am talking to someone who, I believe this person, is something about this person, whether it's you or your person, whoever. Like I said, I'm having to say, make sure that you place the energy where it belongs, because, whoever I'm talking to or whoever's resonating with this could be on either end of the spectrum. But whoever you are, no matter where you fit, you have a very authentic, boldness about you. Whoever you are, I believe you initiate everything. You are the one who, calls the person up and says, hey, get dressed, I'm coming to get you, be ready at 5. We're going to this new steakhouse downtown. Like, you don't mind taking initiative. And I said that earlier. I knew that I was speaking to somebody who does not mind going first, because you feel like you have found or met someone who is worthy of you doing all of these things for, and you don't mind going first. You don't mind spending money. You don't mind making the plans, okay? Y'all go on a lot of dates. I know that. Show me more and show me clearly. This is wonderful. Congratulations to whoever is receiving this type of look. I'm trying to tell you. I know what I'm talking about. The Lover's card. I know it sparks. I know it sparks. Wow. Snaps for love. Let's snap it up for love. I knew I was reading for someone who has found their person. There's a lot of love. I think y'all are already planning for what you're going to do for New Year's too. And that may be why this Three of Wands came out, because there's definitely going to be some traveling during the holidays. But I feel like specifically that you all have made some kind of plans for the new year. You're probably going to travel somewhere exotic, maybe to the islands, or take a cruise. You're doing something specific for New Year's, okay? Wonderful. Wonderful. Listen, ladies, if this is your man, girl, he got a brother. Because, baby, can I order one? Can I order one of these? Let me claim this reading. Maybe it's in my future. Maybe this is in my future. Okay. Sweet spirit of love, you have come through on this reading. Is there any more that you would like to show me? I keep thinking about those eyes that I saw, but let me tell you something. I don't think that there's anybody in y'all's lives that's watching you that's going to try to ruin this. I really, truly believe that those pair of eyes, those evil devil eyes, is probably coming from whatever you're showing on your social media. Okay, because remember, I depicted that I'm talking to somebody who probably has a heavy following, a hefty following. So, hey, we can't help but to have haters on social media. It just is what it is. So I believe those evil eyes are just people on your social media. I don't believe that they're people that you know. They're just followers, random followers. It didn't feel like family, friends, co-workers, or colleagues, nothing like that. Not none of that. It literally felt like random eyes, okay? I love this for whomever is resonating with this message. I tell you, if you feeling this, I would love for you to drop the comment that it's me. Just say, it's me, with a red heart or a red rose. It's me. All right, so Spirit, is there anything else you would like to share with the collective that will soon be here to view this beautiful love message? Going once. Okay. Oh, look at that. I love this. So it's bitter, sweet, but I'm gonna talk about the sweet part first. But then the bitter really doesn't matter because I've already addressed it. But let's go ahead and talk about the sweet. So the sweet is the King of Pentacles is here. You have met somebody who is spoiling the holy shit out of you. And I said that earlier. He's probably already bought you jewelry. Or she's already bought you jewelry. You know, place the energy where it belongs. But I knew that. I had already said I'm talking to somebody who is being catered to. There's a lot of chivalry. There's a lot of plans and dates. And I believe he may have already bought you a piece of jewelry. Okay. Now, of course, the card is indicating a ring. Now, some of y'all might have got the ring. I don't know. Somebody might have got proposed to on Thanksgiving or is getting ready to get proposed to. I mean, we got a lot of holidays coming up. Okay. So we got Christmas coming up. Then, of course, the New Year is coming up. Then, of course, Valentine's is next. So there's a lot of days that, you know, if he bought a ring, that this could take place on. And I would not be surprised because I feel like whoever this person is, it's your person. Okay. And you know when you have found the one. A lot of people try to act like, that everybody they meet is the one. No, you know when you have found the other part of your soul. Okay. Which is the soul mate. Everybody ain't a soul mate. This is soul mating. Okay. It's really giving soul mate. Okay. So the next card that came out was the Page of Swords. Now, I don't really care much for this card because I feel like it's right in alignment with those eyes that I saw. But I told you don't worry about it because, of course, you're going to have somebody on there gossiping. Okay. And that's what the Page of Swords is all about. It's somebody who, they do a lot of peeking. You see how the little devil is down there? I don't care much for the Page of Mirrors. So it's called Mirrors in this deck, but it's the Page of Swords. It gives petty Gemini energy. You feel me? It gives petty, low level, gossipy, low frequency Gemini. Okay. And I'm not saying that's what Geminis are, but I am saying when you are a low level, non-elevated, petty Gemini, this is how they act. Okay. So, if you don't get mad, Gemini, if you're here and you heard me say that. If that's not you, then don't try to wear that shoe. Okay. But there are Geminis that operate like that. Now, it's funny that I did see that devil card. I told you, the eyes, that was the devil card. That was Capricorn energy. So it could also be a Capricorn person because I seen the devil card again, which is Capricorn's card, but it's not a coincidence that the devil is on this card. That's a air sign card. Okay. This is not a Capricorn card. This is a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini card, but it represents Gemini. It's the lower level Gemini energy. But the fact that it has this devil on here, I must include the fact that this could be a Capricorn person too. Either way, fret not. They hold no power. I don't believe that this is anybody's ex. I don't think it's any of that. It really and literally only feels like social media energy. It just feels like people that you have following you on your pages. So, I mean, you may need to take time out and, pay attention to, any comments that are negative, or if you choose to. I mean, at the end of the day, you're not ever going to be able to rid your social media of haters, because, when people are unhappy, when people are, jealous, hateful energy is just going to, it's going to spew out of them. They can't help it. That's all they have, and that's all they can give. So I believe that energy is coming directly from that. This energy here is not potent enough. Okay, I can't see that. It's not potent enough to stop what has already been put in motion. This is in full momentum. This love here is in full momentum. Nothing, if anything tries to get in front of it and stop it, it's going to get ran over. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to wrap this up because I have said everything that needs to be said. You'll know if this message is for you. Okay, hopefully you've watched it in its entirety. If you've made it to this part, then you absolutely have. Let's look on the bottom of the deck. Destiny. I love it. I love it. It's so much more I could say about this reading. It feels soulmate-ish. Like I said, I've already said it. You guys were destined to be. Okay, it was going to happen anyway. Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck, by the way. It was destined to happen. Both of y'all were in alignment with love. Okay, whatever lessons you were supposed to learn, you learned them. And I knew that. I had already said that, right? You applied, you applied what you learned from previous relationships. And you didn't continue to repeat the behavior or repeat the pattern. You broke the cycle. Anytime you learn the lessons, you break the cycle. And that's exactly what you've done here. Okay? That's wonderful. Peace, bliss, and love to whomever is resonating with this message. And thank you for joining me. Namaste.